Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 19 career mode. We are 4-1 on the season, and this is episode number 24. We are facing the Broncos in this episode. They are 3-3, as I said before. We are 4-1, and Ryan Griffin, he is out for 4 weeks. I'm fine with that. I know it's fucked up to be kind of rooting for injuries, but I was rooting for his injury last week. It's fucked up. I know. It's not like I'm rooting for the real Ryan Griffin to get hurt or anything. But we wanted our rookie tight end to be our starting tight end. He's played way better than Ryan Griffin. Griffin's going to be out for 4 weeks. Hopefully we can get Morgan's overall up to, above 75, so he will actually replace Ryan Griffin on the depth chart. That would be dope. But in this game, man, this ends up being a really competitive game against the Broncos. Very surprising. Their offense actually held up with our defense, which you don't really think that, with J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney pretty much killing it this season, man. They've actually had pretty decent seasons. I think J.J. Watt is around 5 or 6 sacks right now, so he's playing pretty good. I'm not sure where Jadeveon Clowney's at, but he's probably around there. But Case Keenum, he ends up hanging in this game, man. You guys will see. I thought this was going to be an easy win. But Sewell Cravens, their starting strong safety, I believe, ends up getting hurt, so that definitely helps us going deep in this game. 1st and 10, looking for Braxton Miller, end up throwing it to him, and he does end up making the catch. He has been a welcome sight on our team, man. I mean, he is not, or I did not think he was going to do all that much. I just thought that he would, occasionally make, a couple catches a game or something like that with that 91 speed. He has gotten open way more than I thought he would. So we've been hitting him, over and over and over again. Right here, we try to hit him again. And unfortunately, it is overthrown, and our lineman gets hurt. Now, that kind of sucks, because our O-line has actually played pretty solid this season. No matter how many times we get sacked is right there. You guys can see just how quick we ended up getting sacked, but that was Bradley Chubb. He's kind of a beast in Madden this year. I don't know why he kills it so much, but he plays so damn good. Right here, we do have Will Fuller. And that's a hell of a catch, man. That's Chris Harris getting, burned again. I mean, he almost got burned early. We tried to chuck it up to DeAndre, and it was barely dropped by him. But that was Chris Harris that got burned. Got burned again. Under 2 minutes left in this first half. Obviously, we're just trying to put some points on the board. 7-0 right now. We're losing. We got to put something on the board. We chuck it up deep, and DeAndre Hopkins, unfortunately, could not make that catch against Bradley Roby. That was a really good defensive play by him. 3rd and 17, trying to throw the out route, and I don't know how we caught that, but thank you, DeAndre Hopkins. 5 for 9 for 93 yards. Again, just trying to get into the end zone. Haven't made any mistakes yet. Running the ball with a... Jesus, we were running straight up. That was really ugly. 2 rushes for 22 yards, though. We will take that. 1st and 10, looking towards the end zone with a bunch of slants. Really nothing there. I drop way, way, way too far back, and Von Miller ends up getting his 2nd sack of the game. That was my fault. 2nd and goal from the 24-yard line. We hit the out route, and unfortunately, he cannot not hang on. We were trying to find DeAndre Hopkins. That was really close, though. 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone again. Unfortunately, we cannot even get it off as Von Miller ends up getting his 3rd sack of the game. 3rd sack in the fucking first half. But 16 seconds left. We end up taking our field goal. But we don't. The fucking kicker missed it. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Blair Walsh played better than this fucking Texans kicker. I think I made fun of him already, but god damn, dude. This Texans kicker has not been automatic at all. It seemed like no matter what, Blair Walsh would always make those field goals. I don't get it, but Blair Walsh on the Dolphins is better than whoever the fuck we have on the Texans, but he's horrible. We don't get any points in 4 halves, so now we're trying to put up some points. That's all we're trying to do right now. We should have already had that, but we don't. It's right here. We do find Will Fuller, who has been killing it, man. He's been playing better and better. I've been finding him more and more. I don't know if this is actually accurate, but Will Fuller, it seems like he's actually getting open more than DeAndre. I mean, DeAndre, he gets open. Is right here. We do find him for a touchdown and 2nd and goal. But Will Fuller, man, he gets a lot of separation. I mean, DeAndre, he gets open on, the out routes, in routes, stuff like that where he cuts. But it seems like Will Fuller, he beats people deep more. And he just overall, I think, he just plays a little bit better than DeAndre, weirdly enough. I think being an 85 overall, he just seems to get more open. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Not to say that DeAndre isn't a beast. I just feel like I haven't highlighted Will Fuller enough, and he's played like a beast as well. So, anyway, getting back into this game, man, 3rd and 10. We see DeAndre deep, 7-7. This is a huge play, and DeAndre ends up making the catch, completely burning Bradley Roby. Bradley Roby ends up catching up at the last second, but he burnt his ass. And then on the very next play, 1st and goal, we end up getting in for the touchdown with DeAndre Hopkins. Fittingly, we hit him twice and get into the end zone to take our 14-7 lead. But unfortunately, the Broncos and Case Keenum end up answering, but we fire a fucking super dot to Braxton Miller. Chris Harris has been getting bullied all game long. He ends up missing that one barely. By the fucking tip of my dick, he missed that one. That should have been a pick. I mean, that was really, really close. It ends up being a super dot. I'm sorry, that was a little bit graphic, but you know what? I'm kind of a graphic dude. I mean, you guys should know that by now. But 21-21, The fucking Broncos answer again. Case Keenum continues to bring this team back. Don't even know what to say at this point. I was just trying to get some sort of crazy play at the end of this game. Unfortunately, I couldn't. And we're going to overtime against the fucking Broncos. We're 4-1 on the season. I thought going into this game, 3-3 Broncos, it was going to be easy. Case Keenum, whatever. But unfortunately, they were tougher than fucking expected, man. So 21-21 into overtime now. I shake this motherfucker's hand in midfield, and I'm like, how are you even here, dude? What the hell did you do? Like, I don't even know. I don't know what Case Keenum did, but that motherfucker just... They had a 7-0 lead. We end up scoring 14 unanswered, and then all of a sudden this guy goes Hercules mode and just 14 of his own. Doesn't matter, man. We end up getting the ball with 2 minutes in overtime. I think we actually, you know what? They take a minute away. So we start with the ball in overtime is what I'm trying to say. I can't fucking get it out for some reason. But I'm pretty sure if this 2 minutes runs out, it's a tie game because I have such low quarters. But overtime, if the time runs out, the time runs out. So right now, we got to find something. And we find our rookie tight end wide open. Morgan, if it was anybody else, that's a touchdown. But he was so wide open, man. It took me way too long to find him. But 44 seconds left. We end up trying to... Whoa, that was gross. But that was really gross. Really ugly. We ended up trying to find DeAndre. And we did find DeAndre. Albeit being a little bit ugly. But we do end up sneaking it in on the very next play. And that will do it. Finally, the fucking Broncos finally die. They finally just sit down and die. We ended up taking a 14-point lead, or not a 14-point lead. We ended up having 14 points unanswered, and I thought that was it, man. Really did. I mean, after they scored 7 on their first drive and didn't do anything else, I was like, our defense going to shut it down. It took 28 points, or 27 points, I should say, to beat this fucking team. 316 passing yards. I can't get anything out at the end of this video. My bad. But only like 20 or so rushing yards. We did not run the ball at all. Not very effective at all, but we did pass the ball a lot and for a lot of yards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, man. A really good game. We ended up winning 27-21. And as always, I'm out. Peace. Look at that. No picks. Hell yeah.